Hey, who thinks their high cholesterol from their low carb or animal-based diet is a problem? Well, think again, because there's evidence to show otherwise. That's right. We've got the studies to show it. This one's from 2019, a study of over 12 million people over a 10-year period. What did they find? That the lowest mortality rate, in other words, the lowest risk of death, was among people overall, among people with a total cholesterol between 210 and 249. That's right, 210, 249. That's considered high cholesterol. You're going to have a cardiologist chasing you with a statin with that kind of cholesterol. Yet that's where they found the lowest rates of mortality. The highest rates of mortality they found overall was a total cholesterol between 180 and 189, which is considered, right, in the good range, right? That's considered nice. Well, that's where they want you. But yet that's where the highest rates of death were, okay? Next, from 2009, this is a good one. Lipid levels in patients hospitalized with coronary artery disease. So they came in with a heart attack or came in with coronary artery disease, and they took their LDL within 24 hours of admission, okay? 541 hospitals, 136,000 people. So that's a pretty good sampling, wouldn't you say? 75% of them, their LDL was in normal range below 130. 50% of them, this is 50% of people with a heart attack, had low cholesterol with their LDL. Their LDL, the bad cholesterol, right, was under 100. So the LDL was bad. 75% had normal. What does that mean? That means that 25% had high, and there's 3 times as many of them that had a heart attack with low cholesterol as had high, or normal cholesterol as had high. Not boding well for people with low cholesterol, is it? Another study, here we go. Low levels of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol and mortality outcomes in non-statin users. So these are people with low LDL, not on a statin. They just have a low LDL, whether they're diet, genetic, whatever. Okay, 347,000 people. Low LDL, strongly and independently associated with cancer, cardiovascular disease, and all-cause mortality. That's another one from 2019, Journal of Clinical Medicine. Why cancer? Well, cholesterol is a very, very important part of our immune system in fighting infection and bacteria and viruses. So it's also part of keeping our cells healthy, right? Our cell membranes healthy. When you have clumpy or polymerized from phytosteroids, from plant sterols, okay, clumpy cell membranes, you're going to have disformed cells. They're going to clump together, and then that's cancer. It's a mutated cell. Here we go. Low cholesterol is associated with mortality from stroke, heart disease, and cancer. This is a Jishi Medical School cohort study. So it's a Japanese medical school. 12,000 people aged 40 to 70. So that's a pretty good group for heart disease, right? Pretty much right down the middle. Ideal range, 40 to 70. We're seeing heart disease. The low cholesterol was associated with death from stroke, heart disease, and cancer. Not looking too good. Great one here. This is a lack of association or inverse association between low-density lipoprotein, so between their LDL, specifically the bad cholesterol again, and mortality in an elderly systematic review. So this is 68,000 people who are elderly, meaning they're over 60. I know you guys see Mark Sisson just turned 70 a few days ago on Friday. Anybody calling him elderly? I don't think so. But 68,000 people over 60, lack of association or inverse association, meaning if they had higher cholesterol, they had the lower risk of mortality. The low cholesterol had the higher risk, or no association whatsoever. And this is, again, the bad cholesterol, the LDL, right? The evil LDL. Great one here. Lothian birth cohort. This is a great long-term study starting in 1936. Followed these people. I think this was from Scotland, Lothian birth cohort, 1936, followed these people from age 11 to 70 and beyond. So over 60 years, they followed these people, okay? So as they got older, they're looking at their cholesterol, and what does that look like? So the ones with the highest cholesterol had the highest cognitive function. They had the best brain function, and the lowest risk of high blood pressure, stroke, or heart disease. The ones with the highest total cholesterol. Strong brain, okay? Lowest risk of death from blood pressure, heart disease, or stroke. Last but not least, okay, wrapping it up here. It's from 2012. 570 people, so small group, but all 85 years or older. So you're thinking, okay, 85 years, the clock's ticking. You know, your days are numbered. Let's be honest, right? You might only make it to 100. You got 15 years ahead of you. Maybe, you know, to kind of have a long 100-year life. 85 years or older. They followed these people for 5 years. That's not insignificant. It was 570 people, but 5 years watching what happened to them. Highest cholesterol had the lowest rates of infection, there it is, immune system again, cancer, and all-cause mortality. So at 85, they're past the point. They've gotten through a lot of things, right? They've jumped through a lot of hoops to make it to 85. And now with the ones with the highest cholesterol, lowest rates of infection, cancer, mortality. What does this mean? That means stop worrying about your cholesterol from your low carb or animal-based diet because you know that's the best diet. You need to get rid of the processed foods, get rid of the phytosterols, the plant oils, the processed seed oils that create those phytosterols that basically, let's face it, there's a list of things, a litany of things that they affect negatively in our system. And just go get yourself some red meat and enjoy it because you know it's the best thing you can eat.